Arts and the Bagale chorus and heavenly voices, and His Majesty's Correctional Services are some of the country's top 10 choirs that will headline the 2016 the annual Melting Pot Choral Festival currently underway in Carnival City in Johanesburg. The festival also pays tribute to former ANC President Oliver Reginald Tambo, who was a dedicated chorister and conductor. Tell us more. We're joined by Festival Coordinator Wiseman Mkhize. Wiseman, good morning. Thank you very much for joining me.
Good morning, Sam. How are you?
I'm very well. I love choral music, and I love when we come to this time of the year and we talk about it. Can we, very quickly, for our audiences at home who's not familiar with the Melting Pot Choral Festival, a little bit of a background and the fact that it's dedicated to one of the fathers of South Africa.
One of the legends, Oliver Tambo. It's a festival that started, it's our fourth year now. From Eguruleni, supported it from 2013. It started as a dream whereby a choir would walk away with 250,000 rands, and today we're speaking of £1 million prize, which a choir is going to go away this afternoon. It's amazing. As you have just said, Oliver Tambo is not known as a musician, but it's an open secret that he traveled the world during those times as a conductor, as a pianist. So that's the side of Oliver Tambo that is not known publicly. So the festival is really commemorating that aspect of his life. It's amazing.
Look, for £1 million, I'm sure Paul, Lebo, Phil and myself can start a choir to compete.
It's too late.
It's too late. We don't like that at all. Talk to me how the festival, the growth of the festival. You talked about initially was 250,000 rand as prize money, is up to £1 million. What does that say about the power of choral music and as a product that sponsors can get involved in?
You know what, Sam? If you're talking to any celebrity artist as a singer, all of them will tell you one thing: I started singing from the church choir, or I started from a community choir. And it's so sad that this industry, so to say, or this genre hasn't moved up in pace with the times. So as Melting Pot, we came up with this concept to say, why not? The winner takes it all, 250,000, and therefore we're trying to push it and pump it to the sponsors and the corporate world out there. And thanks to
because it certainly has the numbers.
You've got a choir with 80 voices. Each choir is coming with 80 voices. So if you've got 10 choirs, you can see the exponential growth in terms of participation. So we're trying so hard to ensure that we are putting this genre back to where it's supposed to be. And because South Africa has got best choirs, that's an open secret. We've got best choirs, and the sound is amazing. It's a warm sound. We started yesterday, and it was fireworks.
Yeah, talk to me about yesterday, and today is the final.
Today is the second day of the festival. We started yesterday. Actually, it normally starts on the Thursday, whereby these choirs will rehearse with the orchestra, preparing those 15 minutes excerpts from different operas, different composers. We've got your Verdi, your Mozart, different renditions that we're going to hear tonight, this morning with the orchestra. So it started from the rehearsals. Yesterday they were doing the African pieces. We've got compositions that have been specially composed in the spirit of Oliver Tambo, in memory of Oliver Tambo. And of course, it's one of them the ways that we want to ensure that there's a lot of compositions, new compositions in terms of African music as well. So yesterday we had our 15 choirs. They did the African pieces. They then did, there's what we call istibili, a folk song, where they've got those African movements. And then today, it's quite a formal program in terms of the orchestra. These choirs will come in and render their items.
That's a tough
we
competition.
don't know who's going to take it, that £1 million prize.
Let's talk about the other category that you've added. It's called the Giants of the Game.
Yes, that's when we're introducing the £1 million prize, whereby a choir will go away with it tonight. Tonight, yes. You've got your choirs that have been there in the game, and of course, they've won in different aspects of the game. So we just thought, just to create a bit of a hype, let's group them together and create a category. Because what's happened, Sam, is that you find that one of these choirs will they are the winners year in year out. So, and we want to open a space space for others to come as well. As a result, we've got TACC, Israel TACC choir that is participating for the first time. We've got 2 more choirs, Voices in Harmony. We've got Free State choristers that are coming in now to another category. We've got the top 10 category as well as these giants of the game, which is 5 choirs. It makes 15 choirs altogether. Coming from all over, not just South Africa, we've got choir from Swaziland, 2 choirs actually from Swaziland. We've got a choir from Lesotho as well. So it's grown. All the time it was for people. It was not just for an icon for South Africa.
Wow, it sounds like it's going to be an amazing competition. So if you've got some free time, please head to Carnival City. That's coordinator of the annual Melting Pot Choral Festival tribute to O.R. Tambo. It's Wiseman Mkhize speaking to us about the event, which is currently underway at Carnival City. Top 10 choirs are taking center stage at this year's Melting Pot Choral. And as you heard, R1 million in prize money in the Giants of the Game category. I'm sure we can rustle up a team here at SABC to take part. Okay.